This episode's FTR shoutout goes to Pestilence Spotted. Leave a comment down below to have a chance for a shoutout in the next episode. Make sure you're subscribed. Yo, what is going on, Fish Fam Corey Gang? It's your boy Chris and Millie up in the house. Millie wants to take a bird bath right when we start recording. Hope your week is off to a good start. Don't worry, there's always a better day tomorrow. Motivational. So glad you guys could join us for this week's fish tank review. Oh yes. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, I was hoping for, it's just a water change. What are we like getting ready for a new fish? Or is this the weekly water change? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You went ahead and used actual dish detergent for a water change. Oh. After the water change, you immediately overfeed your fish entirely. It's not even up to debate whether that was too much food. That was too much food. 10 days worth. And also, you never want to put it all in at the same time because your betta fish really needs to concentrate when just taking one bite. So you want to feed them in increments if you want to feed them that much. But I don't recommend feeding them that much either. You know what else I don't recommend? Pardon me. Maybe this is the new way that people do water changes. Maybe this is the Gen Z TikTok way of the future of water changes. As long as the fish is not getting hurt, but they are. The one key thing running the show here, keeping your fish healthy and happy, are the colonies of beneficial bacteria. That's why you got surfaces like substrate that provide a lot of spaces where beneficial bacteria can grow and colonize. But not only are you just taking all the water out, you're actually taking everything out and washing the whole thing with dish soap, which if you leave some residue, do I have to explain how that might be bad? I don't even think you need to Google that. You got rid of all the beneficial bacteria on the glass, and most of it that's growing in the substrate is all gone. Not to mention it's a very small system to begin with, so there probably wasn't even that much beneficial bacteria in there, nor room for your fish to swim. And we already went over the overfeeding. This is speedrunning your betta fish part 1. It's less work to just have an actual proper aquarium. Dude, right? I do less maintenance on my 20 planted. Word, 100% agree. I rarely do water changes now. And there's this whole local fish store that doesn't do any water changes that have way more plants than fish. And you should check it out on YouTube. I think Aquarium Co-op interviewed that store. Super interesting. The bigger the system, the less work you have to do. Golden rule. That is why smaller fish tanks are actually for expert fish keepers who have a lot of time on their hands. Water parameters can change super fast in a small system like that, and compared to a 50 gallon or even 20 gallon, 10 gallon, it changes much slower, giving you more time to assess your problem if you have one and do something about it. My ex used to be obsessed with dish detergent. I caught her scrubbing the BioGuard after I told her not to because that's good slime. Yeah, the whole reason you put BioGuard is to strengthen the slime coat for your fish. When you have catfish and people wash off the algae, catfish.
Am I a joke to you? What am I supposed to eat now?
When people clean the algae and then put algae wafers. Yes, but no. Same, but different. They hate us cause they ain't us. Did she throw away the old gravel and put in a new bag? Like of all things to spend money on is the crappy gravel. Wait, did she do that? There's no way. Let's go back. Roll it back. Holy. This takes the filter cartridge scam of the hobby to a whole new level up in here. Yes, Millie, be very angry, be concerned. Rage, my soldiers. Suzume! If you guys haven't seen the biggest scam of our hobby, you should click here. Do what you're supposed to do, your job, bro. Put a card. Thank you. And I thought the filter cartridge industry was a scam. Turns out this person is scammed through and through by the substrate industry. Sent in by the fish keeper. Nice school of Congo tetras, that's what I like to see. Oko stone with plants embedded, clean substrate, clean backdrop, not blacked out, but still, hey, nothing too distracting over there. I like that it's a species tank and it's a very respectable amount of Congo tetras. 4.3 out of 5, keep it up. It's just poo, dude. You're overfeeding and this tank is too small for 3 goldfish. That is poo, but is also very long poop. That does indeed mean overfeeding. I read somewhere that, I can't confirm if this is true, but I read somewhere that healthy fish poop, you actually don't see it. Actually, it's just comes out as almost like powder and it just disintegrates, and it shouldn't be solid lines like that, especially not that long. This can also be a sign of intestinal parasites. Professor Shuckle, thank you. Maybe this person is right. Let me know in the comments below if indeed that is a sign of intestinal parasites. But good to know if true. I just don't get why it's so hard for people to sit down and research fish keeping for at least half an hour. It would make such a big difference. That's true. Actually, I'll do you one better. 5 minutes on Google. Most of the people wouldn't be doing what they doing out here. But a bit more of a niche advice are these sponge filters. Now, you've heard of sponge filters, hang on the back filters, canister filters, all sorts of different types, but what's the difference between all those? We're not gonna go through all that because this is an FTR. Let me know in the comments if you want to know more. There are videos already out there, but I can also explain them if you want. Sponge filters are actually very crucial and critical in a few different situations. This is a really nice sponge filter from aquariumcoop.com. Go check them out. They sell these sizes and smaller and bigger, and they come in all different shapes and forms. It's really cool. You will find your perfect sponge filter there. It's painted green to blend in, weighted bottom and everything to keep it not floating. Highly recommended for betta tanks because it's perfect. It creates the perfect flow for bettas because bettas don't like flow that much. And don't get me started on how good these things are for shrimp tanks. This tank is sent in by Somnath. We're working with a smaller tank. We have a betta, some glow light Danios, and perhaps a couple of peacock rainbows or neon dwarf rainbows. I wouldn't say this is my go-to stocking. Oh, and we have a ram. Okay, this I would dare say might just be a little bit overstocked. For a fish tank like this, I'm gonna estimate it's about 5 to 6 gallons. One betta fish would be more than enough. Maybe some snails. The hardscape is alright. You're trying to get a sort of carpet going on. I'm not sure what plant that is. Could be Hydrocauda tripartita actually. There might be some dwarf sage, maybe some S. repens. I hope your carpet grows out for you well. Your score is definitely taking a hit because of the stocking choices. Remember, the out of 5 includes husbandry as well. So for me, this gets a 2.5 out of 5. Elden Ring this, Elden Ring that. Why can't we get this type of appreciation for the northern pike? It just seems so random. Okay guys, let's hype up this fish. Northern pike, bro. Elden Ring is so 2022. Northern pike is the future. Church's sister is biased. So let me explain. We went to the zoo and then I decided let's just get my sister to rate all the animals that we see in the zoo. And she rated the elk 1 out of 10. I guess she's not vibing with elk, but actually her reason for this is because it was too far away and you can't see it. So yeah, follow me on Instagram for possibly more animal review, I guess, from my sister. What? Fish tank sent in by Natalie G. Very Blackwater-esque. Right from the get-go, I get this Blackwater feeling, probably because the tone of the water is a little bit brown and the bottom of the fish tank is littered with decaying leaves. Very healthy ecosystem indeed for neon tetras. That gourami looking real thick. That's a thick boy.
Extra crispy.
This is great. You got the centerpiece fish, you got the dither fish, and they don't look very crowded at all. It looks like a pretty solid school. You can maybe even feel free to add a few more. They feel a little bit more safe with more numbers, and it doesn't do too much to the bio load in this tank. You got the live plants helping out with filtration. The hardscape is alright. It's pretty natural, but also pretty messy. Overall, a 4.2 out of 5. Keep it up. Went on a date with a guy I really like. I dressed nice, did my hair, gave him an extensive 30-minute lecture on coelacanths. Yet I haven't heard from him. What the? The only thing I can think of is perhaps I did not provide enough information on coelacanths. Fish people, please advise. Casey, I don't know what to say. It feels like, yeah, you did everything correct, but normally it is a 45-minute lecture on coelacanths, so that's the only thing I can think of that might have thrown off your date. Guys, let Casey and I know what happened, what went wrong. I wonder if you have a master's in coelacanths though, Casey? Because if you don't, sometimes that can be rough. 4 neon tetras and some shrimp in this tiny jar. Owner is selling the neons as they are multiplying. No way. You're telling me your neons are able to breed in this thing, but I've never gotten my neons to breed ever, even in like a 20-gallon Blackwater biotope. How is that possible? Beginner's luck, right, Millie? It's beginner's luck. There's no way. Why won't you breed for me, Millie? Millie, that's PDA. Just a little PDA. Couple next to ya say go get a hotel room, they don't know. Fish tank sent in by Bloop from the Discord. Fish for that Discord. Yes. English. I can speak the English today. Okay. Nice sulfur betta fish. I don't know why they call it sulfur. Have you guys smelled sulfur? It ain't pleasant, but this fish looks pleasant, so I feel bad calling it sulfur. Wait, does anyone actually call it sulfur? What color scheme is that? Orange? Midnight orange? Gaslighting? Nice gaslighted betta fish here. In this planted tank, you got some hair grass? Or is that just grass from your lawn? That looks kind of sus. Kind of crazy if that works. I gotta give that a shot if it does. There is the sponge filter. It might actually be from Aquarium Co-op itself. Got a nice big feeding ring. Got the floating log. Betta fish love floating logs. They're suckers for those things. And I just realized this whole tank is for that one betta fish. You're doing God's work out here, Bloop. 4.45 out of 5. Keep it up. When your fish acts like a crackhead and you don't know what's wrong. Water change. When in doubt, water change. Basically, water change is like tech support version of like, did you try unplugging it and then plugging it back? Did you try turning it off and then on again? Measured with a tomato sauce bottle. Facebook Marketplace. Actually, that is quite helpful. However, I'm not sure what size of the ketchup bottle that is. Like, how many liters is it? That would be very important to know, because we could easily get scammed that way. Also, why does that piece of driftwood look like an AK-47? This be America. Damn. This right here is my AK-47 tank. We ain't afraid of no algae over here. Did you just poop? Julian sent this fish tank in. It's a big one. It's got ambient lighting, healthy bunches of java ferns and other plants embedded throughout the hardscape. Some of the hardscape might not be actually natural, 100% natural. Some might be like artificial plastic, aquarium safe plastic, but most of it, from what I can see, are natural wood and rock. I always get so jealous when I see really good growing java ferns, because like, why can't I ever do that? Not sure what the stocking is up in here, but it can't be overstocked. Watch it be a baby arowana. Just my luck. Watch it be like 5 Oscars, but they're all sleeping in the back. Getting trolled here by Julian. Just kidding. There might be a resident pleco in here. There's a cave. Or maybe they're going with pistogrammas. 4.4 out of 5. Keep it up. Me eating shrimp before. Me eating shrimp now. I'm assuming they mean before they kept shrimp as a pet and after. Facts though. I kind of feel the same way. Like, I'm eating shrimp, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's a shrimp, and I love shrimp. But I guess I also love eating shrimp because I still eat them. I think what helps is that the shrimp in the hobby, the shrimp are like yay big. Dispedible, acceptable? What do you think? You have to ask that question, bro? No, especially not with the tetra. Actually, there might be like more than one tetra in there as well. No to a normal person, yes to a TikToker. Welcome to the end of the video. End of video club. Yes, Millie, end of the video. You're right. Let's go. Thank you for supporting this channel, watching all the way till the end, boosting that algorithm to new highs. Let's go, Millie. Millie gets to eat if you smash like. And if you turn the notifications on, Millie gets millet. Yum. And now it's time for Katawa! Question of the week. And for this week, the question of the week is, what is your favorite plant to put in your betta tank? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys there, and I'll also see you guys in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet. Tetra, 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 we in a spot, coming in hot, ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal at, cure my fin rod from Cariciformes to Paracharodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Live fam sus, I finna one, I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic, I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence, gang.